Milwaukee's moment lasted for weeks, and as Bill Walsh tells us, the magical run has turned naysayers into believers.
For years, the Fibs, the FIBs, the friendly Illinois buddies, have been coming north and treating Milwaukee like Chicago's little brother. When Milwaukee was awarded the 2020 Democratic National Convention, that decision roundly criticized because some of the delegates would have to take a bus back to their hotel room after a night of partying. Perish the thought. When Giannis was still deciding whether or not to sign a max contract with the Bucks, the national media couldn't wait to get him out of here. They wanted to pair him with LeBron in LA or send him to Madison Square Garden in New York City. They openly asked, why on earth would Giannis want to stay in Milwaukee? He'd be a much bigger star if he just left flyover country. What I'm getting at here is when the hosts of ESPN's First Take recently suggested that Milwaukee is a terrible city, people around here were mad, but I don't think they were exactly surprised. This just another bullet point on a long list of disrespect that's been hurled at Milwaukee. Some of it by the national media, some of it by people in our own state. But look at how Milwaukee responded. Tens of thousands of people for every playoff game, 65,000 people for Game 6 of the NBA Finals, jammed into the Deer District to cheer on the Bucks. Now, Phoenix tried some outdoor watch parties for their games. The Toronto Raptors really innovated this. They invited fans to what they called Jurassic Park. But I tell you what, the Bucks and Milwaukee perfected it. They drew the attention of the league commissioner. They're currently, I dare say, the envy of the entire league. I think all arenas that are constructed or yet to be built are making some plans for a Deer District of some kind. I'd also like to point out that many of the problems commonly associated with Milwaukee did not really happen in the Deer District even after the championship was sealed. The violence, the division, with maybe one or two exceptions, nowhere to be seen. It was old and young, liberal and conservative, black and white, all downtown united in a common goal. Now, I'm not so naive as to think that one championship run will solve all of the problems Milwaukee has, but I will say that there are people in 29 other NBA cities that would probably love to have our arena, our Deer District, our players, our rabid and fun-loving fans. We had an opportunity, Milwaukee, and we took it. We showed the entire world part of what is good about living here. This city is no one's little brother. This is not a terrible city. This is the city that Giannis chose. This is a Bradford Beach city, a Summerfest city, a cooler by the lake city, a beer garden and festival and tailgating city. And it is once again a championship city. And no critic is ever going to take that away. Bucks in 6.